Breaking developments this morning. Police say one of two suspects in the Boston Marathon bombings is dead. Right now, a massive manhunt is underway for the other man. We're bringing you the latest facts straight from ABC News.
Getting the facts right. You're watching News Channel 12 this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kyle Horan in for Annabelle Shevitz. It is Friday, April the 19th. We're getting straight to a news alert this morning. We have followed this story throughout the morning. There is a break in the Boston Marathon bombing case. Police say one suspect is dead after a shooting involving police at MIT. Right now, a massive manhunt is underway for the second suspect. He's said to be armed and dangerous. Boston police say the suspect on the run is a terrorist who, quote, came here to kill people. Right now, we're going live with ABC's Preeti Arla for the latest. Good morning, Preeti. Ellen? Now to a news alert. If you're just tuning in, we continue to follow our top story this morning. Police say a massive manhunt is underway for one of the suspects in the Boston Marathon bombings, following a shootout near Boston that left the other suspect dead. The incident occurred after the fatal shooting of a police officer at MIT University. Here's the latest from the officials in Boston at a press conference just within the hour. They are warning Watertown residents to stay indoors.
And the governor has immediately suspended.
We do know another police officer was injured in that shooting and is recovering. Stay tuned to News Channel 12 as we bring you the latest details. Now to the mystery that surrounds that deadly fertilizer plant explosion in Texas. Officials still won't say exactly how many people died, and the investigation into what caused the blast is being hindered by still dangerous conditions. Dozens are still missing and feared dead. Nearly 200 are injured. Officials say there is no indication that it was intentionally set, but investigators aren't ruling anything out. And 18 years ago today, a domestic terrorist attack in Oklahoma City killed 168 people, including 19 children under the age of 6. 680 others were hurt. The blast destroyed or damaged 324 buildings within a 16-block radius. The bomb was estimated to have caused at least $650 million in damage. In the day ahead, a memorial service will be held for the 76 people, including 21 children, killed in 1993 in what's known as the Waco Massacre. The victims were part of a religious sect called the Branch Davidians. A 51-day FBI investigation ended with a fire at the sect's compound on April 19, 1993 that killed those 76 people. A scare in downtown Raleigh on Thursday. Reports of a suspicious package prompted the evacuation of the administration building. Law enforcement sources say the package was a container with some liquid inside and a note explaining the liquid. The package was reported to police and the building was evacuated. Officials say they checked out the source of the package and determined it was not a danger. Some people here in eastern North Carolina have vivid flashbacks in the wake of that deadly plant explosion in Texas. West Pharmaceuticals in Kinston exploded more than 10 years ago. More than 100 people were inside the plant at the time. 6 employees were killed. About 40 more were hurt, some with very serious injuries. The Kinston explosion damaged several buildings in the area, including Parrott Academy. The final report revealed that a buildup of dust particles caused the explosion. Now to an update to a story we've been following since March. The 7 Camp Lejeune Marines killed during a mortar explosion in Nevada will be honored in a memorial service. Officials say the service will be held at Camp Lejeune on Tuesday. You'll remember the Marines were killed at the Hawthorne Army Depot during a training exercise. Families of the victims, members of the Marines unit, and senior leaders are welcome to attend. However, the service is closed to the public. Travel delays are expected as the FAA begins furloughs starting Sunday. Major hub airports will experience average delays of 10, 20, and 30 minutes or even longer. Coastal Carolina Regional Airport in Craven County is also getting hit with the loss of air traffic controllers. These furloughs are the result of federal budget cuts known as sequestration. The National Department of Transportation needs to cut $1 billion from its budget, with some $637 million of that coming from the FAA. And we have a recall to alert you to before you head out the door this morning. Honda is recalling more than 200,000 minivans and SUVs. Officials say there's a problem with the automatic shifters in below freezing temperatures. The recall includes the Honda CR-V and Odyssey minivan from the 2012 and 2013 model years. Also covered is the 2013 Acura RDX SUV. No injuries or wrecks have been reported. Now to a story out of Craven County. 3 men plead guilty to several charges in connection with a home invasion in early April. A judge sentenced James Ireland, Andrew Potter, and John Nye to at least 14 years in prison. Officials say the trio broke into a home in Vanceboro. They're accused of stealing a computer, a TV, and even cancer medication. All 3 were convicted on multiple counts, including first-degree burglary and armed robbery. The time now is 6:09 on your Friday morning, and we're keeping you on track with the latest on the search for the suspects in the Boston Marathon bombings. Police say he's armed and dangerous. And in a press conference this morning, Boston officials are calling the suspect a terrorist. We'll have more on this after the break. But for now, let's get you out the door with a look at your forecast. Here's Storm Track 12 meteorologist Ellen Baca.
Breezy and muggy today.